Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you need to see the YouTube video that I made before called Prom Proposal, because otherwise this video doesn't make as much sense. This is called Prom Proposal 2, and it's a sequel, but it's not like how a sequel to a movie where the plot stands independently and the film stands on its own. It's like a continuation of the first one, but I'll try and explain it as best as I can. I had asked Rihanna and Jennifer Lawrence to go to prom with me, and it's been over a week, and I haven't heard anything from either of them. And I think the very least that they could do is make their own YouTube video where they say the whole, they explain part of it is because they're divas. And it's tough for two divas to get along together. But I mean, it's just I get it. I get it that they're, working girls and that careers come before love. But like I said, the very least that they could do is make a YouTube video where they say that we're extremely flattered that you gave us this opportunity, and even though we want it, we just don't have the time for it. But since you were so generous into offering to share your $25 TGI Fridays gift certificate, and even though we're the ones that are rich, and you were so generous to share your $25 TGI Fridays gift certificate, and all you wanted in return was simply to have sex with two women and to prove to high schoolers that you were cooler than them. And then Rihanna would say, or Jennifer Lawrence would say, well, and because of your bravery, here's a $25 gift certificate to TGI Fridays I'm giving to you, as well as a signed copy of American Hustle. And then Rihanna would say, I also have a $25 gift certificate to give to you because of your bravery, and also a signed copy of an umbrella, Ella, A. And then they would say, even though we don't have the time, we're going to make sure we're going to send our assistants, who are just slightly less good looking and talented than we are, and they're going to have sex with you. And, thank you for your time. That's what I would do. But, even though they've given me the cold shoulder, I kind of feel bad for them. Because it's sure, they have all that money, but it's there's some things money can't buy. You ever been to one of them fancy restaurants where they have fish and stuff, but they still have like cheeseburgers, but the cheeseburgers are like real expensive, and they use like the expensiver ketchup on the cheeseburgers, but they're still like not as good as if you go to a cookout at your Uncle Carl's house. And even though Uncle Carl can't hold a job, he could still somehow make a cheeseburger that tastes better than like a $25 cheeseburger at a restaurant. Well, it's like the same thing with prom. Like, I went to my Uncle Steve had my Uncle Steve's rich, and he had a big wedding. And they had punch there, and like the punch was not as good as the punch I had at just like a throwaway like junior high dance. Like the punch was better than the punch at this ritzy wedding. So like you can, and this is a throwaway junior high dance. It wasn't worth a fuck. And so like you can imagine like what kind of punch they would have at prom. And then plus, like, they're, missing out on, like, the sex and the love. But, Rihanna and Jennifer Lawrence, your spirits will be missed. Your spirits will be missed at prom this year. But, like I always forget to say, life is about moving forward. So, the girl from the Red Robin commercials that was also in Saving Mr. Banks, and the girl from the Wendy's commercials, and the lady from TNT's The Closer, and Anne Hathaway, and Eva Longoria. Will you go to prom with me? My apologies to Amy Adams. It was a tough decision, and it was based purely on limo space. But I'll tell you what, if you can get your own ride, to prom, then you're more than welcome to join us. And that goes for Pippa Middleton as well. And Michelle Pfeiffer, circa 1992. Well, you don't have to travel back in time. Just, I think as long as you wear the Catwoman outfit from Batman Returns to prom, we should be okay. So, this should be a very lovely and memorable night, and you're gonna have to get with me to give me money so I can buy corsages, and I'll see you there.